Hi, and welcome into the Ranch Sitdown. Our guest today, Justin Slinkard.
This is Tyler Rose. She told me you claim that you're just lonesome, and I've seen lonely a time or two. By now, boy, I can tell the difference, and I see it every time I look at you. You sure look like you could use some company. Why don't you spend some time with me? We'll go out, we'll paint the town, and we'll make our own brand new memories. Tyler Rose, you got me figured out. Can't stop myself from falling, just catch me on my way down. You're all I didn't know I dreamed about. Here's to hoping I can hold you next time you come to town. She's a drinking, dancing good time inside those dive bar walls. When they kicked us out, we found ourselves stumbling through the hotel halls. There's some things I can't remember, but there's more I won't forget. In the morning she left town, but her memory ain't left yet. Tyler Rose, you got me figured out. Can't stop myself from falling, just catch me on my way down. You're all I didn't know I dreamed about. Here's to hoping I can hold you next time you come to town. She felt like a friend I'd known forever. Felt like shelter from the wind. Felt like someone I wish I could know better, and someone who I hope I see again. Tyler Rose, you got me figured out. Can't stop myself from falling, just catch me on my way down. You're all I didn't know I dreamed about. Here's to hoping I can hold you next time you come to town. Here's to hoping I can hold you next time you come to town.
Very nice, very nice. Justin Slinkard hanging out with us on the Ranch Sitdown. Appreciate you doing that song for us.
Yes, sir.
Little song called Tyler Rose. You grew up in Parker County.
Yes, sir.
Parker County boy.
Easy.
You're a local boy, aren't you?
Oh, born and raised.
Where were you born?
I was born in North Richland Hills.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I was born in Irving, so don't worry about it. But I'm a Dublin kid.
Yeah, I've lived every day of my life in Parker County.
Yeah,
so.
It does. I mean, you can only be wherever your mom was when you were born.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
that's it. That's it. But yeah, so you grew up in Parker County,
Mm-hmm.
now part of the big Fort Worth music scene.
Yes, sir.
That's a very vibrant music scene. It's got to be pretty cool to be a part of something like that.
Yeah, man. Growing up, especially where I did,
Mm-hmm.
it's the biggest thing there is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've said this before. Might as well be the Opry, you know?
Yeah.
Like playing these venues and this radio station, all this stuff, man. It's not a bigger deal in Fort Worth.
Is there not?
No, sir.
So the ranch is a pretty big deal, huh? Let me
Yeah.
get this on tape here. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what drew you to music in the first place, Justin?
Man, I don't know. Like, I do know, but it was never getting girls or being cool or anything like that.
That's
man.
what it is for every guy, it seems like. Yeah, I was just trying to get girls.
No, man, it was I don't remember who I think I saw Cody Johnson when I was like 16 at a rodeo dance, and there's not very many people there. This would have been like 2012, 2013. And the energy that he had, and then just how much fun he was having, like doing this for a living, you know?
Yeah.
And then hearing songs that make me emotional. I was like, well, it would be great to do that for other people.
So it was music that related to you, and it said, you got to do this too.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, if it makes me feel a type of way, like if I could do that for somebody else.
That's got to be a really cool thing for an artist when you can look out in a crowd and you're playing a song and you can see that connection to somebody, and it's like,
the first time you make
I've done it.
Yeah, the first time you make somebody cry, man, it changes your life.
How hard is it for you not to cry when that happens?
I've got one song that we're working on. I wrote it for some buddies that have passed, you know, and it's a given. My mom still comes to a lot of my shows.
Right.
She'll cry, but when I see other people crying, man, like sometimes I'll turn around.
Yeah.
And just play guitar and trying to
kind of rock start for a second.
Yeah,
hang on, I'm gonna do this.
They don't know I'm welling up back here trying to keep it together.
But if you see mom cry,
it's
over, right?
It's kind of a game too, though, because it's every time. See if I'll get her this time.
Oh, is it? Oh, you see? All right, Mom. He's just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. That is cool, though.
Yeah, man.
So, anybody in your family ever did music?
Not on the Slinkard side.
Really?
Yeah, my mom's side, up in Illinois, man, they're all rock and roll, like classic rock.
Really?
Yeah, and they did it, but nobody down here that, like, I don't have a lot of family in Texas. First generation born here, you know.
Oh, are you really?
And,
welcome.
Yes, sir. But there's some, like my uncle up in Illinois. He taught me about rock and roll, like Molly Hatchet and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, like real rock and roll.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
And growing up, our vacations were to Ropens when I was a kid. We had Chris Ledoux tapes and Pat Green CDs.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know if it was the soundtrack of that stuff that made me want to do it, but nobody in the family down here, I'm first one doing it, you know.
How long before they actually took you serious when you started saying, I'm going to do music? Because you know it's got to be, especially if they've never done music.
I hope
that's got to be a while.
I hope they do.
You hope one day? That's a good answer, man.
I
mean, they're going to support you, but
sure.
There's obviously the conversation. You got to have a fallback. You got to have a fallback.
Absolutely.
So if you're not doing music, what would you be doing?
Well, I am currently. I'm pipelining, and I've been doing it since I was 21.
Yeah.
Just traveling. I got into it thinking, man, like this will be good for learning how to travel doing music.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, it's the same thing, except for once you get into that, it's a little hard to get out. You know?
Yeah, you're stuck.
It takes a little while to make that kind of money playing guitar.
So they put you out in the middle of nowhere, and then you can't leave. Is really what it is.
No, man, we're a different place every week.
Are you
Everywhere
really?
from Corpus Christi to New York City, I've worked.
Oh my gosh!
And it's cool. Like play some Texas country songs at open mics in Pennsylvania, and they hate you.
Oh, I bet they do. Like they want you to cover whatever pop country they have on their station.
Yes, sir.
They just got to get pissed when you say, "I don't know any of it. I'm sorry." So speaking of open mics, we were talking before we came in here. That's kind of how you got your start. Is a buddy of yours pulled you off an open mic?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Tell us that story. It's an interesting story. It's pretty cool.
Started going to an open mic at the end of 2020 because I started this real late. I'm 28, and I started when I was 24, 25. I'd been picking guitar, but I wasn't any good. And I went in there. We hit it off, and me and Matt Wayne, and he was hosting, and we a few months in, and we started hanging out, and we were just talking a little bit more. And then I brought this guitar in, and he was mad about it. He's like, "Man, you
show off."
He's like, "You suck, and you have a Gibson Dove, man." He told me, and I'm gonna look at the camera for this. He said, "When the oil field falls out, I'm gonna buy that off you."
Well, look who still has it.
Exactly. But no, we went hunting hogs, and he started letting me get up on his brakes, and then opening for him, and
that's really cool.
Yes,
Matt's
sir.
a really good guy.
Oh, yeah.
He is. Yeah, he's got a great voice too.
That's I think, and I hate to give him any more credit than he
deserves.
Do. Yeah, but competing with him at his shows, like getting up on his brakes, I was like, well, I can't get up there and half-ass.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I could, but I'd look like a fool. You know?
You'd look like Matt Wayne is what you'd look like. We love you, Matt. Oh, well, that's interesting. So you got some buddies in this. You've been writing with Matt some, writing
Yeah,
with
I've been
Clayton
writing with him.
Landy,
Yeah. Man, I don't co-write a lot. I struggle with it still.
It's, for some people, it's really hard to do. Even guys and gals that have been doing this for a long time, they still find it hard to co-write. And some people love co-writing. I don't know. I guess it's going to be up to that one individual. You got to find that one person that connects to the lines in your mind.
Yeah.
And that's not easy to do.
No. And I still haven't found the one-to-one fit either.
Not yet.
Like, I don't know how the Nashville guys do it. They make it seem easy. Like, I've heard Joey Green talk about it, and I can't. If I get a song in a week that I think solid, I have had a pretty good week, you know?
They do 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a day sometimes. It's crazy. This is why not all of them are good, but the different story.
Well, they still make money.
So that's true. That's true. I'm a little jealous. So how do you come up with your ideas for your songs? I mean, where does that strike? Do you get the melody first? Do you get the lyrics first? What happens?
I'll come up with usually a lyric line first.
Mm-hmm.
And then the progression's a hard part for me. Like, I like to farm that part out.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Like I'll do it, and then I'll be like, I'll go to my producer and be like, hey, make this better.
Right.
You know, and, but, yeah, it usually starts with at least a line, maybe a verse.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone, my notes are just full of
Are they?
some of the worst things you've ever seen.
At the time, you thought they were great, and you go back and look at them like,
yeah. I think if I were to show you those right now, you'd be like, can we take his spins like off retroactively?
Yeah, we're kind of done with you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, it makes Drunk on a Plane look like she stopped loving me today.
Oh, dear God. Okay. So, geez, who are some of the artists, though, that, you would love to collaborate with?
Man, I have a list.
Okay. I want to hear some of them. I'd love this.
My number one, man, is Radney Foster.
Oh, yeah.
Above all.
Oh, my God.
That guy, like, whether it be honky-tonkin' or just gut-wrenching, like, make you want to cry country songs.
He does them both, yeah, absolutely.
He's a master, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Will Green.
Yep.
Will Green, Matt Hillier.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love 1100 Springs. And, like, real local, Zane Williams, I think, is the best doing it.
He's unreal.
That
new, what turned out to be was supposed to be a side project,
Oh,
Walter
man.
Blue, is really coming to something special.
Yes, sir.
Zane's a good one for sure. He really is.
Yeah. But really if anybody wants to write.
Not that anything good's going to come out of it, apparently, Justin.
Well, not always, man.
but you can have some fun.
Yeah. And if somebody tells you they've written only good songs, I'd love to call them a liar, you know?
Right? Is there that one dream venue you want to play?
Is there a right answer?
I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever your answer is the right answer.
Green Hall and Billy Bob's.
Green Hall and Billy Bob's.
Yeah.
The same night? That seems like a lot
Yeah,
of
man,
travel.
I travel well, though.
That would be, do you travel?
I do.
Travel
and
light?
fast.
Apparently so.
Yeah, Green Hall, Billy Bob's, and, I mean, of course, I'd love to play the Ryman. Like, that would be cool. But
absolutely.
like, once again, being from here, those are the places that...
Mm-hmm. Iconic places.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's cool. What is one thing your fans might not actually know about you?
A lot.
You're not going to tell, are you?
No, there's a lot, man. I got
just one thing. One thing.
I'm not really sure, man. I'm kind of an open book, and by that I mean I'm just so dang boring. You know?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, man.
So you were talking about when we started this. Look, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm kind of boring.
Yeah, man. Like,
we all are in our own way.
I got my fun stuff out when I was like 20, 21, and
right.
And now
you're just
just
nose to the grindstone,
yeah,
working hard.
Pretty much.
Golly.
Pretty much, and like the partying was a lot more fun back then. It didn't hurt like it does now.
Oh, absolutely. Remember when, like, you just go eat breakfast, at lunchtime and you were fine? Now it's like 4 days later, you're still, oh, dear God.
Yeah. I remember I tried to do LJT last year.
Oh, did you?
And I went Friday night, and I was like, I'm done.
One night?
I'm done. I used to go all week.
You apparently went pretty hard that Friday night.
I'm just...
From what you remember?
No, I remember it all, man. I got tired. I got tired.
That's the hardest part for me. They're like, all right, we want you to introduce the headliner. What time do they go on? 10 o'clock. I don't know if I can do this.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's way past my bedtime. Well, how about another song, Justin?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Tell us what we're going to hear on this one.
This is Just Enough to Get Me Through the Night.
Sounds like a George Jones title, doesn't it?
It sounds like it could be a lot shorter.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
Bottles running empty, my pockets have gone dry. Cost a lot to keep up with all these tears that I've cried. These boots ain't made for walking and my gas tank stuck on E. My oh my, I can't see why this is happening to me. And I got just enough to get me through the night. I could drink myself to sleep if I pour 'em out just right. Tomorrow I'll be hurting when that sun's high in the sky. And I got just enough to get me through the night. I once had myself a woman, pretty thing that I adored. For all the things that I'd ask for, never asked for nothing more. And I never was much of a drinker till that woman said we're through. Now I drink myself out of house and home if I could only afford the booze. And I got just enough to get me through the night. I could drink myself to sleep if I pour 'em out just right. Tomorrow I'll be hurting when that sun's high in the sky. And I got just enough to get me through the night. I got just enough to get me through the night. I could drink myself to sleep if I pour 'em out just right. Tomorrow I'll be hurting when that sun's high in the sky. And I got just enough to get me through. Just enough to get me through. Just enough to get me through the night.
Very nice. Justin Slinkard hanging out with us on the Ranch Sitdown. Any big things coming up for you that you're excited about?
Be on the lookout for more music.
More music,
yes,
all
sir.
right.
Just a few gigs here and there.
Have you been recording yet or still writing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm always writing.
Well, yeah.
But I've got one more about ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm recording with Randy Gray out of Fort Worth at 12 Tone Studios, and I think we're trying to set up two more.
Mm-hmm.
And I might even do a cover this time.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really? How do you decide who to cover when you want to do a cover?
I have a very easy way to do it, man.
Your favorite song?
No, I would love for it to be.
You don't want to share it. I understand. I can see it on your face.
No. I do want to.
Okay.
It's just people were like, "Man, you sound like this guy," and I'm like, "All right, I'll do one of his songs," And
okay.
And so I think we're gonna
Bob Dylan? No.
I sure hope not, man. Come on, Chris Christopherson. But no,
Johnny Cash. You sound just like Johnny Cash. It's the craziest thing ever.
I don't know how you knew that.
That's just wild.
Every show. But yeah, we're gonna do one cover, and I think that might be it for a long time, like of covers.
You're trying to get your original music out there,
for sure.
Absolutely.
But I've noticed that covers do well too.
They do. Sometimes
so
they get
pick
you
a
in the
good
door.
B-side,
yeah,
and get that done.
Well,
but
very cool.
Yeah, we got a few more things in the work, and hopefully, I'd like to get 3 more out this year, 4 more.
Okay.
Maybe.
How can folks keep up with Justin Slinkard?
I'm on YouTube
Uh-huh.
at Justin Slinkard and Instagram, Facebook,
Okay.
all that stuff. I've got a website, justinslinkard.com.
Find
all
all
my
your shows
will be
there.
on.
Okay, perfect.
Yes,
Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Well, Justin, man, I appreciate you hanging out with us today. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Best of luck to you, and can't wait to hear the new stuff.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.